It was when COVID was going on, and I was working from home, and we got up, and I got to give Callie her camera that we got for her, and she was so excited, and she took a picture outside, and Callie had basketball practice, and she gave me a kiss on the forehead and said, "I'll see you after a while, Mom." Our neighbor had called Statler to ask him if Callie had been in a wreck the night before. And Statler's like, "No, she went to basketball practice." And he's like, "You guys better get here. It's not good. You need to get here as fast as you can." So me and Tristan grab our phones and we're trying to find her on Live 360. And we're trying to call and text and we're not getting any answers. And Statler just kept telling us, "It's fine. You know, don't stress. It's fine. She's just in that calling. You know, she has no service probably. It'll be fine." So we head up there, and that's when we see all the vehicles, and we know it's not good. And so they have traffic stopped, and the ambulance is there. Me and Tristan try to run up to Callie and get down in there where she's at, because we can see her truck. Then pretty soon they bring the white sheet, so you know it's not good. That's how we found out that she was in a wreck, and last time we got to see her. And I know when she crossed over, her dad was waiting for her. She had passed on his birthday. So he had the best birthday gift that you could ever give him. It's hard. I'm selfish. I want her here with me. But I know where she's at, so. Callie was born November 18th of 2002. She was my firstborn. And just from the start, she was a spitfire. She had a rough go when she was born, but she was a fighter for sure, and she was just amazing.
Callie was always such a sweet person, and she was so genuine in how she was with people. She was really easy to talk to, but the one thing I can say I truly, truly miss about her is seeing her smile and seeing those dimples on her face.
Callie was a firm believer in God. She put all of her faith in God, and she always wanted me to put all my faith in God too, and she never ever wanted anybody to feel left out. And she just loved everybody and accepted everybody with her arms wide open, and she never looked down on anybody. Her God and her people was Callie's life, so.
I went through a lot of difficult phases growing up. So every time I was having like a hard day or a bad day and I just needed somebody to talk to, she would always be there so I could talk to her. And probably the best advice that she's probably given me would be to always smile no matter what you're going through, because you never know what somebody else is going through, and to always just be nice and kind and to listen to people.
Looking at her as an example and seeing how she treated people and how she was with people, how she smiled at everybody, how she was social and could talk to anybody. It didn't matter what age they were, whether they were a child, whether it was an older person or anybody in between. Callie was always genuine with anybody she spoke to. She always smiled at everybody. She was a friend to everybody.
Callie was always there, you know, when we lost her dad. She would always, you know, encourage me and pick me up and tell me how good of a mom I was and how good of a job I was doing with all the kids. And she was proud of me. When she was little, her dad worked on a ranch. Callie grew up with horses from the start, so she could get to go out there, you know, and we'd go helping gather cows and work cows, and I think that's, you know, she just fell in love with it. And it's just something that you love. You either love it or you don't, and we love it, so it's our lifestyle. She loved to ride, but she loved the competition too. But it didn't matter if she won or if she lost. She was going to meet you at the gate and give you a high five and tell you how proud she was, and you know that you should have won, and she was just as proud if you won and if she would have won. So she was your biggest cheerleader for sure. I know last year we had people from Texas come and ride in it, so that was pretty cool. And so you just advertise it on Facebook and all these people come, and you know, a lot of them are friends. If there wasn't friends to start with, there are friends and family now. So, and it's fun to see all the same faces and new faces every year to come and support Callee, and we love to hear the stories and, you know, their memories with Callee, and they share pictures with us, and it's all about Callee, and it has to be perfect. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're live in Lamar, Missouri.
We do it on a Friday and Saturday. Friday night is open, so all the open teams come, and then Saturday morning is the all-women's ranch rodeo, and that's really fun to watch. And then at Saturday night, we do the finals, so we bring back the top teams from the women and top teams from the open, and they compete against each other. And we also do bronc riding. The audience really likes that. And then we do the cow cutta for the top teams. A cow cutta is when you bring the top teams and you auction them off. Whoever has highest bid on the winning team gets half of the money, and then the other half goes to Callee Scholarship.
All right, flags up. Let's steer up, guys. Let's go. Plug it. Steers out. Let's go plug it. Now quarter, 300 now half. 300 now quarter, all three all done. 300 now 25.
If there was something I could say to Callee before she had passed, it would be how much we loved her. And when I say we, I don't just mean me and my husband and my kids. I mean everybody, the whole community. And you can really see that in everybody coming together. I think it takes a truly special person, the way that Callee was, to be able to bring everybody together the way that she has in her memory. And so it would be so important to be able to tell her how much everybody loved her, and her really understanding that and knowing what kind of a person that she was.
I would definitely start off by giving her a really big hug and telling her that I missed her and loved her, and that I'm glad that she was my sister, and that I'm sorry that I wasn't the best sister that I could be to her, but mainly that I really loved her and that I was proud of how she overcame everything and how far she had come in life.
I want everybody to know who Callee was, who Callee is, and what she was all about. And as a mom, you never want your kid to be forgotten. And that was my worst fear, that Callee be forgotten after a few years. But this rodeo's been going on for 3 years now. So I will do this as long as I'm able and when I'm not able anymore. I just pray that she knows how much I love her. and I was proud of her. You know, you don't always tell your kids that because you just think they know. But I wish I would have told her more how much I loved her and how much I was proud of her. Callee she was an amazing daughter. She really was, and I don't think you realize how amazing they are until you don't get that chance with them anymore.